Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, Christy. How are you? Good,
Good. How
good
are
to
you?
see you. Doing well, thank you.
Nice.
See who's here. Nancy's here. Hey, Nancy, how are
Hello.
you?
Good,
And
thank
I
you.
see a couple of AI tools joining us.
Don't
So
worry
I think
who
we are
says
good to
Nancy's
go.
note taker. I don't need it.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine if you want to.
Not sure I even know how to get the information, even if it does do what it's supposed
Awesome. How are y'all doing? Welcome. Real quick, this is office hours for Experienceify.
to.
We have a
Yes.
separate office hours for Go Plus. Always
Right.
like to make sure we're in the right place to get you taken care of. And why don't we go ahead and dive into whatever you all want to talk about? Yeah, Nancy, you want to go ahead and
Yeah,
kick
if you
us
don't
off?
mind.
Yeah.
Um, my first question is if I wanted to do a landing page, am I doing it on Experienceify or am I doing it on the Go Plus?
That is a fantastic question. The short answer is, let me clarify, a landing page to add people to like a CRM to put them in your email list and market
I'm
to them
attempting to build an email
and
list.
build an email list. So that is probably almost certainly going to be in Go Plus.
Oh, okay.
I
So is
will, I
this
mean,
one for the expiring course?
the
Right?
expiring, you're looking to build an expiring mini course?
I thought about it. I'm looking for
Absolutely.
a low ticket offer because I don't have one. And
Cool.
the one that I'm thinking about is like one-to-one coaching. That's not a low ticket offer. So I
Hmm.
need like a an introductory something or other so I can help people with the AI. Don't
Fantastic.
laugh at me. I
It's
know I'm
great.
not
It's
computer
great.
tech literate, but I'm getting there.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. No, this is totally making sense. So here's the here's how it goes. XP is where you're going to build your actual courses,
Yeah,
most likely.
that's the go high level. Yes.
No, that's Experienceify. Experienceify, the platform is where that's what we do. That is like everything XP does really, really, really well is host and support you in building, creating, and hosting and launching gamified courses. So that lives in Experienceify. And your course could be an expiring mini course that can be a lead
We
magnet.
lost you, or I lost you. I can't hear.
Can you hear me now? Christy, can you hear
I
me?
can. I can.
Christy,
Yeah.
can you hear her? Oh my,
Yes, I can. Yeah. I think
hold on.
something.
Oh, now I heard something.
Okay.
I'm going off camera. Go ahead. I'm
Okay.
still here.
Okay, great. So Experienceify is where you will actually host the courses, and hosting gamified courses is exactly what Experienceify does. It is the primary thing it does. You can do some other business building things with Experienceify, but all of the other aspects of your business are really what Go Plus does really well. And that's exactly why we brought Go Plus in, is to give you a really good space to hold all of your contacts and do marketing campaigns and track leads and do the rest of the world of your business. So all of that is going to happen in Go Plus. The shorter answer is that you can build a sales page or a landing page in Experienceify as well, and you can simply have a form that takes them to wherever your contacts live. But you can also just build the landing page right in Go Plus, and that may make a little bit more sense. A lot of the answers to your questions are going to be you can do it however you like, and it's just a matter of setting up what makes the most sense. So, what I'm going to suggest to make it easy is build your EMC, your higher offer courses, You can even, to a certain extent, host like a coaching program in a course in Experientify. But everything else about running your business, especially all of the aspects of the marketing and holding all of your leads and setting up calendars, appointments, everything like that is going to be in Go Plus. So we could, if your next step is to build a landing page, I could certainly give you a super quick tutorial on building a landing page in XP. And honestly, it's really easy. Um, and again, you can build a landing page either here or there. If you build a landing page here, you're just going to want to have a like a link to wherever your contacts are being held, where they live. Does that make sense as a basic setup?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and that link, okay, wait. So the link
Uh-huh.
is a subdomain of where I wanted to go?
No, when I say a link, when I say you need a link on your landing page, all I'm talking about is that, okay, somebody comes to your landing page and they're going to read some good stuff. They're going to go, oh my
Right.
gosh, yes. They're going to click a button or they're going to do something, right?
Right.
So whatever they are doing, which for example, maybe they're saying, you're saying sign up here, you're saying grab your thing here, you know, whatever they are doing, there will
Mhm.
be a link that facilitates what is happening.
But
It's going
does
to
the
be,
link come up automatically as you're building it? Or am I putting it there from a JavaScript from somewhere?
you don't need any JavaScript. You just need a link. So for example, let's,
Like right now, I have an AI course for Saturday morning.
mhm.
The only place where I have that link is in Eventbrite, and I made one post on Facebook and one on LinkedIn. That's it. I'm not a social media person, but I have a URL. Is that
Okay.
is that good enough? Like,
Well, what do you want to do with this landing page? Let's start there. What do you want?
actually, I was hoping that they would go to the Eventbrite to sign up to take the class to learn how to write a book, a
Perfect.
legacy
So
book.
on Eventbrite, there's a way that they can sign up.
Yes, they
Perfect.
can get a ticket. Yes.
So there's going to be a link somewhere on
Oh,
Eventbrite that
okay.
is
That link, that's
that
the one
link.
I'm going to use. Okay, that would
If
be it.
if the goal is to get them to sign up for your event, then you just need the link that they need to click to sign up for your event.
Okay, all
That
right.
make sense? So
Yeah.
that is completely doable in XP. And um,
Would it be quicker for me since I'm not tech savvy to use XP?
have you worked at all with Go Plus? Or
Uh, Not really.
okay,
No, but I
then
have
it
worked with a Go High Level, and I know it's
oh.
complicated. I know it's
Okay.
complicated.
Cool.
I
All right.
know that I started a template and never finished it.
Gotcha. Okay. If all you need is a place for people to
I
land,
just need
go,
a
oh my
form
gosh,
and a
course,
picture
sign
and a
me
link.
up. Yeah, we can do
Yes.
that in XP very quickly. We could probably do that today for you. We'll make sure to get Christy's questions answered
Yes, I
and
was going to say,
taken
yeah.
care of, but we could set that up very fast.
That
You
would
want
be
to do that?
great.
Okay. Okay. Rule number one, we want to make it as easy as possible, and you can get all kinds of complex later when you need to. But if you need a page and a link, boom, we can do that
That's what I,
easy.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. Shall we pause on that for a second? I'm
Yeah,
gonna hear what
absolutely.
Christy has going on, and we'll look at building a page in just a bit. Hey, Christy,
Mhm.
how's it going?
Hi, hi, good.
Good.
Thanks so much, ladies. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I'm creating a hub in Experientify.
Okay.
And I want to I want to offer a free kind of secret course.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm about to publish it, but I
Uh-huh.
don't want it to show up on my marketplace.
No problem. Easy
Okay.
to do. Yeah.
So is that something I should share my screen for and you can
Um,
show me, or do
or
you
do
just
you
want to
want me
tell me?
to you want me to demo and walk you through it real quick?
Sure, that
If you
works
would
too.
rather do it on your end, that's okay too. But
No.
this is very easy.
Okay.
So I'm just going to grab a test. So let me start from here. We've got your admin dashboard right here. And you probably know you've got all these tabs on the left. You've got your courses here. I'm going to just grab a course to open up here. And if I'm talking about editing the marketplace, it actually doesn't matter which course I use to get there because there's only one marketplace page. So,
Right.
for example, I'm going to open this
Common
little
common
test
thread for all
course.
of the courses, right?
Exactly.
All right.
To edit my marketplace page, I'm going to go into step 4, where my pages live.
Yep.
Open that up. And right here in core course pages, I'm going to see the marketplace.
Yep.
And again, this will edit it everywhere for all courses. So I'm just going to click to open it. And this is an account that I'm not only using to host our certification program, so the marketplace page doesn't look very done yet, but this is what your marketplace page looks like. And two, what we've got here is we've got like all of our pages in Page Builder, you can add blocks to your page. And for the marketplace, you're going to add the marketplace blocks. And on these blocks, you decide exactly what content they hold. So what I have going on the marketplace now is I just have one block that's holding 2 of my courses. And if I want to get rid of one of them, if I don't want it to show, I'm just going to edit the content of this block. I'm going to go to my data menu and I'm going to click the little drop down menu right here. And right here, I've got this option, select courses to display. If I want to take that one off, I'm just going to click to remove it. If I want to take both of them off, and maybe I don't want anything displayed right now. Maybe I just want to close that, save my changes. Maybe I just want to drag over a text and images block and say something about what's coming soon. So I don't have to have anything on the marketplace page at all if I don't want to. When I'm ready to have it available, again, I'm just going to hover over, grab a marketplace block, and I've got my selections here. I'll grab one I like, however many I want, and I'll edit the content, edit the data menu, and select exactly which courses I want to display.
Okay. So
Easy enough?
that's a universal thing, right? So for
Exactly.
anybody that signs up for a free course or whatever. And
Well, just to clarify, the marketplace page is, um, let's look at how it looks when I preview it. So this is like its own page. It's a standalone page, and it's just a page that lives out on the web. So the only way people would see it is actually if they get directed to it. Does that make sense?
yes. Yeah,
Cool.
100%.
Cool.
Um, so then so once I publish the course, it
Mhm.
will show up on my admin, right? But then behind the scenes, I change the display, right? So people can't see it. correct?
By display, you mean the marketplace?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you'll decide what you want on your marketplace by going into the marketplace page and setting up these blocks exactly how you want them.
Right.
And you'll decide what does and doesn't get to be shown. And you can change
Okay.
that at any time.
So then I want to be able to share
Hmm.
the secret course,
Hmm.
the bonus course, if you will. So then I would just, I guess, create um, a tag for the course, and then as people sign up for like are in my system, then I can just simply add the tag to them, and then they'll be able to see that in the marketplace.
No, great question. Thank you for asking that. But the marketplace does not hide and show things by tag because it's a public page. For
Okay.
tags to work, tags work on a student who is logged into a course.
Yep.
But the marketplace is just like a page living on the web that anybody
Okay.
could visit. So there's no way to know like when somebody clicks onto your marketplace page, there's no way to know who that person is and whether they are a student or not. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
It does. It does.
Okay.
So then how would I
Get
grant
it to them?
access?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So to get into your course, they will need to be added to the course in one of a couple of ways.
Okay.
Most commonly, there would be an order form that they would sign up, even if it's free. They would just add their name and email and click to join. You can also, behind the scenes, just add people into a course. You
Add
can
it
do that
manually. Hmm.
individually or by uploading a spreadsheet of names and emails. And when you manually add people to a course, what you can do is just make sure that your welcome email is already set up and turned on and ready to trigger as soon as someone is added to the course. And then, as soon as they get added, no matter how, whether they join an order form, whether you manually add them in, or whether they get like zapped in from something fancy you set up, no matter how, once they land in the course for the first time, they will get sent a welcome email with their login information.
If they log in for the first time with that free course, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So if they log in under another free course or a paid course for that matter,
Mm-hmm.
so they're already a student in the hub,
Mm-hmm.
um, then I wouldn't send them to the landing page again or the order form page, right? I would just kind of add a tag to them so that they could access it.
If you want to add them to the course, they'll need to get into the course either by going through an order form page or by you manually adding them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound like, I mean, once they're already a student, I hate to have them like log in again, I guess. You know what I mean with name and phone, because then I'm going to have I potentially have two different emails for folks.
Potentially, they could use a different email to sign up. That's true.
Mhm.
So you can work with that by either manually adding them or just encouraging them to use their same email to keep things simple.
Okay.
And then they'll only have one login to get to
Okay.
their courses. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I completely understand that. So thank you so much.
Cool.
Um,
You're
and
welcome.
then I did have a question that was kind of goofy because
Sure, it's
um,
not.
I'm wondering if I can share my screen.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Um, because I've created, oops, I've created an order form
Hmm.
and for a course, let me show you. and it's showing up on social media funky.
Okay.
So let me show you what I mean by funky. So when I've shared this link for the order form, it shows up as free sign up page, which is perfect, which is what I want. I actually changed it to say that. But here it's the SEO or whatever. It's saying the same link is saying order form page, which is like the standard.
Are you sharing your screen? I just want to make sure I understand exactly
Oh
what you're
yeah,
looking at.
I
For
am. I
some
thought I
reason,
was.
let me go ahead and stop my share and let me let you
Stop share.
go
I'll
ahead and
stop.
share. Just want to make sure I.
Okay, I just stopped sharing for a minute. So let me share again. Screen 3, share. Did that work?
There we go. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So sorry.
No worries. Yeah.
So here's what I'm talking about. So here's my order form page, my link,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it says free sign up page. But the same link on LinkedIn says order form page, which is kind of like the standard SEO thing. I guess. I don't
So
know.
you're wanting to change it to say order form page.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I did because, or it says, no, it says free sign up page. That's what I want it to say. And that's what I think it does say in Experientify. So I don't know what's up with LinkedIn on why it's not recognizing that. Do you want me to
So
show
you're
you how?
wanting it. No, I believe you. I don't believe
Okay.
that's customizable at the moment, and it is something that's on the list for the future. You're
Okay.
talking about like the way that it shows up on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I don't believe that's customizable at the moment. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Well, there you go. So,
Does that answer what's happening at
okay.
least?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Cool.
That was my question. So
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Um, do we want to uh build a landing page, build a sales page real quick? Want me to walk you through how
If
to
you
do
wouldn't
that?
mind, I
Yeah.
went on to Experientify, at least I think I did, and I'm
Mhm.
looking at because I'm in Momentum and I'm on liveyourmessage.experientify.io momentum dash activate. So I was trying to click on dashboard and nothing's happening. If I give you permission, can you like do the running around or show
I'm
me
sorry,
where it's
what
supposed
can I do what?
can I give you permission to control the screen so that I'm not holding you up in case somebody else comes in?
Give me permission.
To
Yeah, I have
to
my screen. Do you want me to show you how to do a landing page right now?
yeah, but I wanted to try to do it with you, but if I can, I can't. Okay. I'm trying to get to the right Experientify thing. My thing is Momentum Activate. Can that get me to the Experientify where I'm supposed to be? Or is it a different sign
Okay,
in?
so you want to get into your admin dashboard, and whether it is under the same login as your Momentum would depend on how you signed up.
I remember I remember sending them an email because I had signed up for Lifetime with Experientify from EPM
Okay.
last year. Then when I signed up for Momentum, I don't know if they linked it or not, but let's assume for a second it's not. So what would the URL be for me to
To log into your admin account, it would be your magic link or
uh,
your username and password. So if you don't have that, you can always, or if you need help with that, you can always just drop a note to the support desk and say, grab me my magic link, please, for the account under this email address. Or you can
mm,
just log in at, um, You can go to experienceify.com and just click login. You want login.experienceify.io. But it's easier, honestly, if you just have your magic link. So I'm just hang on to that.
Okay. Support at Experienceify or Live Your Message?
At Experienceify,
Okay.
if you want to grab your Experienceify magic link, yeah.
All right. I'm ready to take notes. All right.
Ready to take
So,
notes? Okay, cool.
all right.
So,
All right. So let's assume I'm logged in, and then
oops, it
what
just
am I
kicked
gonna
me
see?
out. All right, it
Oh,
just kicked me out because I was
I'm sorry.
logging around. No, not at all. Let me just
Would you say
put
I'm looking
myself.
for an add-in page, admin page?
Just one moment, please.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So when you log into your admin account, you're going to see something like this. On the left, you're going to see these tabs. You're going to see your courses. And
Will I have courses, or are those ones
if you,
that people
if
have created?
if you haven't built any courses, then you won't have any courses. There might be something like a demo course in there. There'll probably be something that looks like
I know
just a
Murray
demo.
gave me a an expiring course
Okay, then that'll be
when
in
I
there, yeah.
signed up.
Well, why don't we start from scratch and just walk you all the way through? Is that good?
Yeah,
So
perfect.
the first thing we're going to do is add new course,
Okay.
and that's right here. And since I want to mainly show you setting up a sales page real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and click on new blank course.
Mm-hmm.
We've got templates here you could explore if you wanted to use, but I'm just going to click new blank course,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see a little celebration go off like that. And you're going to see new blank course with the date. I'm going to go ahead and click to open that up.
Okay.
And you'll notice that it's unpublished right now.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm ready to add students to it, I'll
Yeah.
want to make sure to publish course. That just means it will be available for students to access. But what we want to do today is go through setting up a sales page. So where I'm inside my course and I'm going to go to step 4.
Oh,
Quick basics here. For setting up your course, we've got the basic info, the pricing, the actual course content, and then the setup of your course pages. So if I open up step 4, I'm going to see all of these different pages that make up or that could make up a course.
oh.
Exactly what pages you use is completely up to you.
How
But
about just the order form?
yeah, the order form is right here. Uh-huh.
Is that what I want? I mean, basically, like everybody else, I think you call it a landing page where there's a picture, some text, and a thing for their name and their email and maybe a phone number.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Yeah. So what you're describing is using the order form, which you absolutely can do. And just to let you know and people watching the recording know that
Oh, I'm
there's
sorry.
options. You're doing great. Yeah. We also have custom pages. And one thing that you'll find in the custom pages is a demo sales page that is already pre-built with a lot of components you might want to use. So we'll take a quick look at both of these. You can look at your options. If we click into the demo course sales page, you'll see a bunch of blocks here, video, text, and headline, a button which could link to the order form. Or if we're talking about building a landing page to collect contacts, or actually in your case, Nancy, we were talking about going to to sign up at Eventbrite, right?
Correct.
So what we could do is add the link right in here. And as we scroll down, we'll see all these blocks. So that's the sales page option. I'll show you the order form option as well. And when you're navigating around the page builder, there's a couple different ways you can get to all the pages. You can click back to the page list here, or you can use this little drop-down menu here. So if I hop over to the order form, we have a sign up form right here that will sign folks up for this course.
And I can choose 0 for a free course, right? I don't have to charge for it, do I?
Absolutely. Correct. Yeah, you can make this an order form for a free course, and we could take out all of the credit card fields and everything and just collect their name and email.
Okay.
So basically, you've got options. You could build just a page that has lots of great stuff and links people straight to your
Mhm.
Eventbrite, gets them to sign up. You could build a page here, and we could make this a lot more fancy, just like you were describing. We could have lots going on here, and then give them an order form right here, which will sign them up for this Experienceify course. So basically, if we're keeping this simple, your next question right now is, uh, do you want to sign them up directly to the Eventbrite link, or do you want to add them to a course? And it sounds like the Eventbrite link may be the immediate thing you
It's
are looking to do.
immediate. It's
Mhm.
the class is Saturday, so
Perfect. Okay, let's do that one. Let's do that one. So let me get this. You've got an event that you hold like on Zoom or something, or
yes, it's on Zoom, and
okay.
I'm teaching people how to write a legacy book, an ebook.
Beautiful. Okay, perfect. So it sounds like we just want to sign them up. We want to, you want to deliver the course. And then you can, of course, save all your recordings, just record on Zoom, and those will export to MP4s. And honestly, it will be pretty simple to upload those into a course. And then if you wanted to run that as an evergreen course or not teach it live in the future, you would have it stored in here, and you can easily just sign people up to.
Are you telling me it would store over there where it says videos? If I
Um,
recorded it from Zoom?
if you record from Zoom, you have an option to um,
Like the
to
cloud
just
or your
it,
computer?
exactly, yeah. So just save them wherever you want to save them. I just save them to my computer because that's easier for me. And it will save it as you'll have an MP4. And once you've got these MP4s, you've got your content. Come back to an office hours and I'll show you how to like pop them up uh,
Really?
into
Oh,
XP,
wow.
and you've got your evergreen course, and then you just start sending people to it.
Wow. So all I have to do is I have to find out if my Experienceify is linked to the Go Plus or not. I remember sending an email on it, but I don't remember what we ended up doing, if I kept it separate or not.
You can email support@usegoplus.com.
Use Go Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they can tell me if I linked it or not.
Yeah, they will help
Is
you with
there
your
an
Go Plus.
advantage, Rachel,
To
to having it linked? Being that my Experienceify is lifetime, but my Go Plus is yearly because it's part of my momentum right now.
Okay. So that would depend on what you're looking to do. I can't really give you like a blanket answer without knowing like
All right, well, let's
what.
assume that I'm going to do small courses, like mini stuff, maybe 2 or 3 modules.
Okay, cool.
Um, um, is there a difference in the gamification on this platform versus Go Plus? Do I have to put in
Definitely, definitely.
gamification if I put it in Go Plus rather than here?
I would definitely suggest hosting courses here. Go Plus can host courses, but I would highly suggest hosting your courses on XP. Yeah.
And um, do we pay extra to host the courses on XP? I mean,
Um,
Experienceify?
did you say you have a lifetime XP account?
I do.
You're good.
Okay.
Congratulations. Yeah.
All right.
You have on your lifetime account probably had came with 10 published courses.
I think so.
Hmm.
And I haven't done in one, but yeah. Okay.
So that just means 10 courses published at one time. If you're planning to actively run more than 10 courses at once, good for you. You can pay more to get more, but I'll suggest worrying about that when you get there.
Yeah.
Let's get your first 10 up and making you money
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
That would be wonderful. I'll
Cool.
probably fall off my chair. Okay.
Awesome. So we just need to get you a page up
Okay.
and get people to sign up for your Eventbrite, right?
Right. So now what's this marketplace thing that you were just showing Christy? Do I need to be thinking about that?
Nope.
Okay. Good.
Not now anyway.
One less thing to think about.
yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you a different question. So I have another platform where I'm creating videos. They are AI videos. They are not me.
Okay.
Is there any limitations about me putting videos on that are not me talking? I was trying to be faceless at the moment.
You mean, is there a problem with a video that's not you? No, not a bit.
No? Okay.
No.
And I would just do the same thing where it download it to my computer and then upload it into the system
Exactly.
and then hit publish.
Well, you'll upload it into the system. You'll set up your course, which I can walk you through in another office hours and
Mhm,
does not
mhm.
need to be complicated. There's
Okay.
a couple key things you'll want to. We also have video tutorials that can walk you step by step, but you can come here and we can walk through
It's
it with you.
just so much easier when I
Yeah, yeah,
see it in person. I don't know what it is.
totally agree. Cool. Feeling better already?
Little bit. I'll feel
Little bit.
better
Okay.
once I see something done, like
Once you see the signups
just
coming.
something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how hard it is for me to try to do a banner and put the course out on Eventbrite. I'm like, I don't even have a lot of text.
Oh
Just
gosh.
the
Okay.
banner, the free ticket, the email that they get, and then I'm telling them that I'm going to send a Zoom link to them. That's it. I mean, and it takes me forever. So
Okay. Okay.
this one looks like it's easier.
I think this is very easy. I'll show you some things to be aware of. I'll walk you through. We could literally like put a page together in 20 minutes if we had to, but probably won't do it that fast. But I have two questions for you. So you have the link, not that you need it right now at this moment,
I
but you
do.
have a link that they will click
I have it
on
on
to
my
sign
phone.
up. And I would imagine that Eventbrite does this, but do you have a way to send the email from Eventbrite that like
Eventbrite does send them an email once they have registered for a ticket.
so you can give them the
And
info
then
they need?
I'm getting an email from Eventbrite saying these people registered. And
Okay.
then I send them a personal Zoom link that
Okay,
they can
perfect.
go on.
Perfect. Great, great, great. So you're not making this too complicated for the moment. You're getting the signups. You have their emails. You're giving them their information. That's all you need. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that was
Okay.
taken care of because we're not doing like literally all we're doing is building a page and sending them there, but that's all you need for the
Basically,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
Perfect.
sort of like Eventbrite, only a little bit easier, I think. Maybe.
Let's set up a page. Go ahead, question. I mean, no? Okay.
No, I think the only question that I had was if my email on Go Plus is different from the email on the Experienceify. Do they have to be the same?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will check on that too.
Okay. Good question. Thank you. All right. Let's build a page when you are ready.
I'm watching.
You good? Have you worked with the page builder at all? Or is this brand new? I just want to know kind of
This is the first I'm
first
looking at it.
debugging.
The,
Perfect.
the
Okay.
only time I ever went on it was to take the expiring mini costs,
Okay.
how it would go. And I
Gotcha.
thought it was a great idea, and I always wanted to do it, but it hasn't made it to my calendar
I know how it goes. All
yet.
right. Okay, cool. So here is, I'm going to just back out again just for context, just to give you kind
Yeah,
of
so we
the
see
whole
where we
picture.
start, right? Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
So you've gotten into your account,
Right.
and one of the things you're going to see in your account is your courses.
Okay.
And we already added a new course. And you're going to go
Right.
ahead and just click into that course to open it up. And we're going to go to step 4.
Right. And is there a reason that we're jumping to step 4?
Because you're not really building a whole course in here right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Once you've recorded your videos and you come back and you're like, all right, videos are done, ready to build this thing, then we can zip you through, add a
Okay.
name, add a price,
Got it.
upload your videos.
Okay.
But right now, we're just creating one page, like one standalone page.
Right.
And step 4 is the place where you design and create pages.
Okay.
So, I'm going to suggest,
What if does Canva talk to this system? Like,
no,
are they, okay.
I'm going to suggest going down to the bottom where it says custom pages,
Okay.
and you're going to have this demo course sales page. You're going to see this,
All right.
and that'll be a great starting point.
All right.
So we're going to click on that and we're going to start building. So let me just walk you through some page builder basics of how things work. Once we've clicked into a page, and again, we could navigate around by going back to the page list and finding a page or going here. But once we're on a page, we're going to edit that page. And
Mhm.
pages are made up of blocks.
Right.
So you can see here, as I hover over it, you see these different blocks appear.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing you'll notice is that there are these controls at the top of a block that appear when you hover over it. If you wanted to delete a block that you weren't using, you could do that. If for some reason you wanted to duplicate it, you could move a block up or down on the page. I'm going to suggest don't worry about the edit layout button. That's fancier than you need to get at the moment. And if you wanted to save a block to use later. So we've got these blocks. Main thing to know is that you can delete them,
Right.
move
Because
them
if I'm going to
around.
do a simple one, I'm going to delete them all but one. Right.
I would say maybe a
Two.
couple.
Okay.
Here's what we're probably gonna have. You're gonna have like a block with some content. Maybe you want a couple of different blocks with like an image here and a little more, image here and a little more, just so it's easy and fun to read. And then you want this very important block with a button they can click to sign up. Maybe you want that in there twice. So this is actually a pretty basic page. You'll take out 1 or 2 blocks, but you might want to leave it looking something like this just to make it easy to read with, a little bit of copy and some images. But
And I could
again,
take out the video block, right?
yeah, if you don't have a video, you can remove that. So let me go ahead and just walk you through editing the content of a block, and you can pause me if anything isn't clear at any point. So we're going to hover over the block and click Edit Content. And that's going to open up this left-hand column. and you're going to see column 1 right here. You're going to
Mhm.
click the little drop-down menu to open up everything inside that column. And when we look at this, you can see that we've got text, text, spacer, then a headline. So these pieces here are each piece of the block, right? You don't want to do a video, so we are just going to go ahead and remove this.
Okay.
So again, to do that, I just opened column 1. I scrolled down to video and clicked to open it up. And then I just clicked remove under both the thumbnail and the video. On any piece of your text, you'll see these little drop-down arrows at the side to open and close things. And that's how you're going to edit things, or in this case, we removed it.
Got it.
So, I'm going to go ahead and close and just note that you'll want to save your changes anytime you make changes.
I found that out the hard way.
Right? We've all been there. So if we're going to make this real simple, you're going to edit your content, open column 1.
Do I need
Let's
to
see.
worry about the spacing?
Most likely no.
All right, what about to make the small little text bigger? Where do I adjust the font?
Here's the simple way. I'm going to give you the easy way.
Mhm.
So you're going to put your text in each text box, and then you can make it bigger or smaller right here.
Oh, okay.
We can get
So it's not
fancier when you need
numbers.
to.
It's not numbers.
We can get more fancy and do numbers later, but we wanna do this quick and
Is
simple
the
right now.
colors in there too?
It is. The colors is right here.
Okay.
You'll see that each text box, each text field has its own
Okay, got it.
little color palette.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Mhm.
So, you mentioned spacing, and actually I'll just show you real quick. We've got some padding at the top and the bottom of the block right here. If you did want to make that more or less, whoops, that was way too much. We could change that. So I'm just
No, I
changing.
was just curious.
Yep. So that is there. So for each block, and I'll show you some more specifics, but the most important thing to think about is for each block, you're editing the content, you're opening the column, you're opening each text field with the drop down arrow.
Mhm.
You've got a color customizer, color picker right here. You can do small, medium, and large text right there. And then you save it when you're done. So we're already moving through some stuff here, right?
Yeah.
Change your image is pretty easy. So if we put in your first text and we get to the next block, we're going to go edit content.
Mhm.
Now we will notice that this block has 2 columns, column 1 and column 2.
Mhm.
So if I open column 1, all I've got is an image.
Right.
As always, I'm going to click the little drop down arrow. And I'm going to go ahead and remove this image, and I'm going to put something else there. So
Right.
I could click browse, and I could upload something from my own computer by clicking
So
upload
that's media?
Well, and if I had already, I've also, because I've been using this account a little bit, I've already uploaded some things. So I've got some images right here that I could click. But
Mhm.
if you haven't done anything yet, you'll either upload something from your desktop by clicking Upload Media, or you can click Use Images from Unsplash and do a search. Let's see what they give us for AI.
That's okay. I like your stuff better.
You like my sunsets better? Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So that I just clicked from Unsplash and then got an image and save it, and that's good to go. I'm going to click Edit Content and go into column 2, and I'm going to say that, and I'm going to put my color in, and then you're going to add in your text. So we
You're
got
right.
some
It's not
blocks.
that difficult.
Doing okay? Yeah, it's pretty straightforward once you see it, right? Here's the most important piece of your sales page is your link for them to be
Right.
able to sign up. So we're going to go to Edit Content on this block, open column 1. And for this one, we want the button. And the button text is going to
So
say whatever you like.
being that you're putting that, join us, where's the link if I put join us instead of the actual tiny URL? You know
Where
what I
do we
mean?
want this button to go? We want this button to go to an external link. And
Uh-huh.
the external link is going to go
Oh,
right here.
oh, okay, okay, okay. External link. Okay.
Mhm.
Oof.
So we're going to save this. And if we wanted to just check out how it's looking, we could click Preview. And we've already got a page coming together.
Right.
And when you are happy with your page, you're going to go right here to Page Settings.
Mhm.
Click on that, and that's going to open this window here. You'll notice there's a very, very important toggle right here. By default, this will be on for the sales page. This says, do we want this page to be publicly visible? Definitely yes. So make sure you don't turn that off or nobody will be able to get to it.
Right.
And what we want to do once we're ready, by the way, you can customize the URL if you like. Um, you know what? I'm going to show you one other thing that we should do before we set up your URL. We are actually going to go to step 1. And the reason is that this URL is going to be based on the name of your course. And the URL, is not the biggest thing in the world. I wouldn't worry too much about it, but because you're going to be sending this page to people, you're going to just want to have a name. So before we do this, I'm going to actually close out of here and I'm going to take you back to step 1. I'm going to go back to step 1 and we are going to create a course homepage link. And to do that, you're going to give the course a name.
Write your story.
Write your story. You can also, you're good so far. If I throw one more customization thing, not too much, right? This will be fine just as it is, but you can also customize the first part of your link
Mhm.
by going out of this and going to your account section. So I'm going to head over to the account. And from my account section, I'm going to go to your school. And I'm going to go to this field right here, your school membership site URL. And right here, you can customize what you want your school name to be. And your school
Oh,
name,
it's AI made easy.
okay, perfect. So that's what you're going to put right here. And I'm not going to change that or I would break links
Mhm.
for my certification course. But once
Okay.
that is done, we will go back to the courses, back to our course we're building.
Is there a limit on the words or the characters? So
I
if I
don't
use
think
AI made
so.
easy,
AI
that would
made
work.
easy. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that should be fine. Once you have done this, you will click save. And now we have a much nicer URL. So real quick, before we finish up, I'm going to go back
So
to
why
our
doesn't
course
it show?
page.
Oh, because you didn't change the name. Okay, I
Yeah,
remember.
I can't change this or I'll mess
I
up some
remember.
stuff. Yeah. So now we're back to our sales page. I'm
Mhm.
going to do a refresh here. Go back to my demo course sales page. And when we're ready to share the link, we've already customized the account name and the course name. Make sure you do that first. If you change it afterwards, you will change the link. So set that up first. Now we're ready to go, and we're going to go to page settings. And we're going to see that here your course lives at HTTPS, name of your schools, / write your story. And the link to your page is going to be all this / learn more or whatever you want to put in here. So you can customize every piece of this URL, which again is not like the biggest thing in the world, but just know that you can. So if you're happy with learn more, which works great, you're just going to click copy link. And now you have just copied your URL for experientification, write your story / learn more.
Oh, so that's where, okay.
That is the link that you will share wherever you're sharing it to bring
Mhm.
people to see
Hmm.
your beautiful page.
This is exciting. Okay, so now what's the certification course? Who takes that?
That is for people who want to be certified builders for others. We are running our first beta cohort right now and more in the future. And basically, we want to have people that we can send business to because a lot of people don't want to learn how to build a course for themselves. They just want someone to build it. So we're training people to be certified in all the features of XP to build courses for other
So
people.
are all those people already whizzes at it? They're not beginners, right?
Um, are they whizzes? You mean when they came into the certification, were they already whizzes?
Yeah, like they've already been using it for a while.
I think everybody had at least like gotten in and worked with the platform, but there's different levels going on. Yeah,
Hmm.
we're learning it all.
All
So
right, good, because once I get my stuff cleared off and I want to get as many certifications as I can.
nice.
I
Yeah.
have 4 different ones, but they're not for this
Okay. Okay.
yet.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Great
much for
work,
your
Nancy. How you
patience with
feeling?
me.
Yeah. You ready to go do
Hopeful,
this? Good. Good, good.
hopeful.
Okay. I like it. I like it. We'll take that.
My
All
new
right.
word for this year is unstoppable.
That's a great one. That is a great one. Yeah. Very
Thanks again.
cool.
All
Have
right.
a great event.
So
And
how often are you here?
I'm here every Wednesday. We have
Every
XP.
Wednesday?
Mhm.
Okay.
We have XP office hours Tuesday and Wednesday. Jesus is here on Tuesdays.
Okay.
And there's a link. The
Well,
help desk
actually,
will
it's
have
on my
the
calendar. I just haven't had the opportunity to come.
awesome. I'm glad you're here. Glad you could be here.
Me too. Me too.
Have a
I got to
fun
get this done.
event. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to hear how it goes. Let me
I
know.
will
Keep me
let you know.
posted.
Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
All
You're
right.
so
Have a good
welcome.
night then.
You
All
too.
right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.